Mr. Correa.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Director Jaddou, welcome. I'm going to switch topics a little bit, talk about renewal backlogs. Orange County, California, where I'm from, a lot of my constituents have been calling me regarding the news that USCIS is eliminating essential contract work, the California Service Center, yet the backlogs are still unacceptable. I get phone calls, for example, from DACA recipients who are advised by your website not to renew their DACAs until 4 to 5 months before they're actually eligible for renewal. Yet I get calls from employers saying, I have an employee whose DACA just expired. Tell me, how are we doing on the backlog?
So thank you for raising that important contract at the California Service Center. And I understand, thank you for the work that you've done to help us promote our hiring fairs so that we could bring on some of those contract workers. We will continue to do those and appreciate the cooperation and help to promote. I want to note that we are moving away from paper-based filing. And where paper-based filing must continue, we are moving to a system of digitization. And that is why we have become more able to be efficient in our processing. This contract at the California Service Center was aimed at the way we used to do business. We are now moving into a new space, and now we are needing new things. And so we are bringing on some of those individuals to help us.
So, ma'am, I've asked your office in writing, requested to give us some information on the backlog. Is it getting longer or shorter? Could you give me an answer here? I've not gotten an answer.
I'm very, very proud of the work we have done to get towards eliminating that backlog. It was very large when we landed in 2021.
How long was it then compared to today?
We have decreased it for the first time in over a decade, 2 years running. And we are on track to continue to do that. And that is despite the number of receipts spiking up. So I'm proud of the work we're doing. And if we continue moving in this direction,
fiscally, your fee-based operation, 96% of your revenues fee-based. So you're doing okay economically, fiscally?
At the moment, I'm thankful for our fee structure, but I will say that we continuously need more asylum officers so that we can continue to do our work at the southwest border and achieve our work here on the affirmative asylum backlog.
Thank you. Let me shift very quickly. I represent Orange County, a large Middle Eastern population. A lot of Afghan refugees have decided to make Orange County their home. A lot of calls, a lot of visits to my office. A lot of Afghan allies we left behind in Afghanistan are desperately trying to get to the U.S. the way we essentially promised them. We said, if you fight along us as allies, we will always welcome you in the United States. Yet right now we have a situation where they are not being processed. They are essentially caught up somewhere around the world, and heaven forbid, if they're still in Afghanistan, their lives are in danger. Explain to me, what are we doing to make sure we process those American allies we left behind before they're actually caught and their lives are lost?
So USCIS, to help the individuals who are still outside the United States, we have taken this role very seriously. Our U.S. refugee admissions program continues to work on this population, and we have very specific processes for Afghans. We also continue to work our humanitarian parole backlog to try to get through that. But it also means that we need to process the people who are already here working through their immigration journey so that they could then sponsor their close family members and ensure that they can come to the United States.
Now, let me say that I agree with my colleagues. Fraud is a very serious issue. I'm going to give you the last 30 seconds to address what have you been doing to mitigate, eliminate fraud in the process.
Thank you for that really important question. I have never seen better cooperation at USCIS with our partners across law enforcement and our intelligence partners. It is the strongest it has ever been. At USCIS, we also have an entire directorate who is focused on fraud detection, national security, public safety. We have people inside each of the operational directorates, teams of people focused very directly to assist the officers who are looking at those cases. They are on the ground doing the work, advising, looking out for concerns, making changes, bringing things forward so that we can make process and operational improvements to protect the American people and also the integrity of our lawful immigration system.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I'm out of time. I yield.
Mr. Van Drew.